Hi everyone, my name is Monica Arenas and I'm a current student at HBU University. Right now I'm taking the course Crisis and Trauma Counseling, and this video is part of our assignment. We saw a video called Needs and Challenges of Disaster on YouTube. It's a HBU video, and in this video interviewed Melissa Rouvier. She is clinical director of the Celebration Hope Center, and they talk a lot about situations that happened on Katrina hurricane many years ago actually, but we could learn a lot about the different stage of the disaster and some common reaction and possible intervention as part of these stages. So the first stage that they mention, as we know, is the heroic phase, and in this phase the person used to feel that they have a lot of energy. Is a stage characterized for these people doing a lot of things, trying to save their home, their life, their family. In this heroic phase, survivors usually looks intoxicated. They are trying to help the community and save their own homes and their life. They are not looking away. They are not looking what is coming. They are focused on their present. So in this phase there are a lot of could have some challenges, as for example deny. They can deny that the impact of the disaster on their homes. They deny of their disaster on their families and the loss that they have or they had. They in this phase, survivors can do not understand that this situation could be a long-term event. They are denying what is coming, and they are just focus on resolve their instant situation, what they're right here right now. During this phase, the person can use extraordinary measures to save what they are losing. So however, they mentioned that during this phase, the people are also really open to receive help. They are open to Christ, to the spirituality, to the religion, to the community. So during this phase, we have the challenges, the deny, but also that they are open to receive all the situation, and they have this energy to survive, what is good, of course. So then the second phase that we are or the second question that we should discuss is the honeymoon phase. So in this honeymoon phase, the people could usually feel great. They are grateful. Because they are still alive. They think that everything is gonna be okay. They consider that normalcy is possible. So they are focused on here and believe that the good stories are happening during the honeymoon. Usually people realize that there are many programs helping. They have a lot of resources. Usually the media is paying attention is what happened. So people are charged of all this emotion, but they consider that also, even what this the name of this stage is honeymoon, is also a name that they mentioned that the name could be some confused, because during this stage the people also can feel a crash point, because they start feeling the tiredness. They are exhausted. They start begin, to feel that they have been working hard on their recovery and the community, so they start feeling that yes, they are exhausted. So some physical reaction could be appear in this situation. So then we have the disillusionment stage, where fear, angry, hopelessness can get in. So people in this phase have a lot of we can say bad emotion of feeling devastated. They realize that, well, this is gonna be a long process. So they can appear some other problems. They mention or condition. They mention addiction, suicide increase, also domestic violence. They mention also gambling, and they talk about that some strategies or some coping strategies to survive or to handle the emotion that they are living in this moment could be destructive for the person. So, for example, I can imagine if someone have been feeling that they lost everything, that they cannot, for example, sleep, or of a person who lost their family members, or all their physical values. So they can start trying some medicines or drugs to overcome what they are feeling. So many conditions can appear, and however, they also mention some intervention that they are using in this stage. So they talk about some suicide prevention programs. They talk about burnout prevention. So work with the community to identify the burnout symptoms, to identify suicide ideation in the person around. I found interesting that they talk about the first aid, the psychological first aid program that we studied during this semester, which I found incredibly helpful in this situation. So they start in this phase. There should be connection with these programs to help the community and to respond the psychological aspect. Provide a specific community mental health training is another important thing or intervention that in this phase could be used. Helping the community to reduce the stress, and encourage hope and heal through the crisis. I think that during this phase, people who believe in God, in Christ, we must to reinforce that Christ is having in control our life and our future. So to still providing hope is for me a key aspect on this phase. And another thing is to foster community instead isolation. So try to incorporate our clients or these survivors to be part of a community, to do not be alone, because of course the loneliness could be increase all the symptoms and all the conditions that I just mentioned. So as I said before, all this information that I mentioned today was talking from the video, and the person who talked was Michelle Louvier from the Celebration Hub Center. She is the clinical director. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I just see you in another opportunity. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.